Hey guys, that's 15. Back with another video. It's time we're here, finally here with our WWE Royal Rumble 2026 predictions, like I said. And yeah, I meant to get this up yesterday. I meant to get this up yesterday before SmackDown, or like even after SmackDown, or early this morning. But again, I've been working hard on another video, and now I'm finally working hard on this before I go to bed. I'm trying to get this all done. Either way to do this intro part. So yeah, we're finally here with that again. They're in Saudi Arabia this year. A little iffy, but it's the Royal Rumble, so I'm still excited for it. I'm always excited for the Royal Rumble because it's always my favorite time of the year. The beginning of the road to WrestleMania, and just any time there's a Royal Rumble, I always get excited because all the possible surprise entrances, and just so many moments during the moments. I can go on forever about this, but yeah, it's a pretty it's cool, decent card. There's only 4 matches. It's 2 Rumble matches and then 2 R matches, and then the Undisputed Championship match, Gunther versus AJ. That's pretty much it. That's really just the gist of it. And again, and like I said, it's just again, I pretty much have most of the guys that's been announced for both Rumbles, minus a few figures. Like I said, I'm just gonna mention now. I got 2 figures coming in for both those matches: Ofemi and Bailey. Again, I'm just mentioning it now, but like I said, that's pretty much it for our end. And let's just get right into this. So, so going on with the first match, which honestly I think that's my star of the show. It's either this or AJ versus Gunther. Is the Undisputed Championship match with Drew McIntyre going against Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn earning the opportunity, this championship opportunity at Saturday Night's main events. And yeah, again, Sami finally getting an opportunity, and this is like the 4th time him and Drew are facing, and Drew's just 4-0 against Sami. So yeah, this match is gonna be pretty good. It's just gonna be a banger. Again, anytime when Sami Zayn's in like a match, I always expect like a banger, especially when when he needs to be serious and everything like that. I think of another word, but I can't think on the top of my head. But yeah, I'm expecting this match to be a banger. And his home, kind of like, well, not really. There's his hometown, and this one's kind of like his home country. I mean, in some cases, or his birth country. In some cases, but yeah. But as far as I think who's gonna win this match, I can. Well, there's one part of me that really wants Sami to win. I just don't see. I think I agree with everyone else. I don't see Drew McIntyre dropping the title after getting it from winning off of Cody, and I expect them to walk into WrestleMania with it. So yeah, that's how kind of I'm gonna go. Drew's just retaining, and as much as I want to see Sami as champion, it's just not gonna be this time. So yeah, it's Drew for the win. Let's move on to the next match. Next, we got the career-threatening match for AJ Styles going against Gunther. Again, the career killer, as everyone's calling him. So he's not the legend killer; he's the career killer. So yeah, it's kind of like what Randy Orton does. He's doing that thing, but he's called the career killer. 3 times I said it, but yeah, you get the point here. Again, if AJ loses, he retire. He has to retire from in-ring competition. Now, I can see this going either way. I'm mostly gonna say I'm gonna pick. Now I'm gonna say this now. I can see this match is still gonna be pretty good, and I will say this now. I am mostly picking AJ because I don't expect him losing. And I'm following this to maybe get screwed to the tap out and everything. But yeah, I don't see him losing. But if he loses, I'll go into that a little bit on the later side of things. And if he loses, and now if Gunther wins, I kind of have another thing, but I'll go into that later on. I won't say it now, but I'm mostly picking AJ. I just don't see him his career ending. I expect like a his farewell tour and everything. And so yeah, I'm just gonna get AJ for my pick. But if Gunther wins, I'll kind of be okay with that. But I want to see something. Want to see the thing I'm gonna talk about later. So now going with the Women's Royal Rumble match. It's a pretty decent amount of people announced for this. So decent people announced for this match. And we, which is mostly 17, which everyone's basically just here. So yeah, basically everyone is here except maybe a few, and mostly it's just people that's not made. Figures haven't made yet, or one I didn't, and only one I didn't get. So we got Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, Roxanne Perez, Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Bayley, Lyra Valkyria, Asuka, Chelsea Green, Jordan Grace, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Nia Jax, Last Legend, Julia, Maxine Dupree, and Becky Lynch. So it's just Jordan Grace, Last Legend, Julia, and Maxine Dupree don't have, because the Jordan Grace, Last Legend don't have figures yet, at least as far as I know, and Julia's figure is not out yet, and then Maxine's I don't have because I didn't get her when she released, when that figure released, and it's now like $50 on eBay. So yeah, but this is a decent amount of people announced, and it's pretty good. Um, I can, and this is just 17 announced. As far as goes, a lot going through like now, like the Iron Man could be Rhea, Iron Woman could be Rhea. I can see Bayley doing it, Rox, and I can see last in a while Asuka, same Asuka, like even Charlotte, obviously being a veteran in this, and when last year's Rumble, I can see I'm already seeing it last a while. Another thing I could probably see is maybe Bayley turn on Lyra because she's crazy. But yeah, but now before I go into the winners, I do want to go into surprise entrance instances, and mostly these are two returns, being Tiffany Stratton and Bianca Belair. I can also see I'm expecting to see Sol Ruka and JC Jane representing NXT. TNA I have no clue. And then maybe some, as far as debuts, I have no clue either. I know another one I'm expecting, maybe Nikki Bella, Timmy Stratton. I might even see Kairi Sane being normal, because again, just to fill out the rest anyway. I'm expecting like basically just all the tag teams. Natalia being part of it, and then maybe Maxine getting revenge, and then Polly getting her, and then them just fighting outside the ring after Maxine's on that, eliminated after that. That's what I'm expecting. But now, as far as winners go, I can Final Four can be anybody, and this kind of goes. It's very hard to tell who's going to win because it's very unpredictable. I can see if Bianca returns, I can see Bianca, Rhea, Becky, and maybe Lyra or Asuka, and Raquel. I was probably gonna get like the most eliminations. That's another thing I forgot to mention. But who I think is going to win if Bianca does return, she's going to be my number one pick, and then Rhea's getting my next one, and then I think I don't know. I could see maybe Raquel. Maybe Tiffany Stratton if she does return. If she also does return, but I'm also thinking Bianca Belair is going to face Jade Cargill at WrestleMania. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the Women's Royal Rumble. Again, I'm still very excited for it, but that's pretty much it. Now let's move on to the Men's Royal Rumble. So now getting on to the Men's Royal Rumble here, and yeah, I had to pull. Yeah, this is all the figures I have here, and everything. So yeah, we got. So I have most of the people here. So listing them all down, we got Cody Rhodes, Gunther, Jey Uso, Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee, Penta, Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Braun Breaker, Logan Paul, Bronson Reed, Austin Theory, Javon Evans. I almost said John Cena. Alba Femi, Randy Orton, Brock Lesnar, Damian Priest, Trick Williams, The Miz, Ilya Drago, the Macadona. So yeah, I have everyone from Macadona to Jey Uso to fucking everybody, and I got just Ray and Ray and Ilya just on there kneeling down, and you can see some people back here. I can see Bronson Reed like poking his head. You can see Logan Paul. It's just so hard to fit everybody here. And the only ones missing are the three I don't have is Dragon Lee because I didn't get his figure. I think I saw him I can't remember if I saw it in stores and I just passed up like an idiot. And it's Alba Femi's coming actually later today. When and later today, I think during noon or something. And I purchased from ringside using the FedEx shipping. And then finally, Javon Evans, his figure is announced. So everyone here here I pretty much have. So everyone that's been announced, I pretty much have. So yeah, let's go through all this. It is a pretty impressive one. Now, there's 22 people announced entrants, so there's only gonna be 7 ones we don't know. Now, and sorry, I don't know if you guys can hear my brother raging at our rivals again. But yeah, this is pretty stacked on Rumble again. When there's even still some announcements, but again, Braun Breaker is gonna probably have the most elimination. He's gonna bust through it, and like I said, yeah, but I don't know if he's gonna turn on anybody since it's also gonna be the Vision thing. But we're gonna have like a face out between him and Roman again. We got same thing with Cody, Jacob Fatu. Oh, there's just so many things going into this matchup and everything. Brock Lesnar and Alpha Femi face off. I'm gonna be excited to see. And as far as like Final Four, we're gonna see Brock Lesnar or Braun Breaker, and Cody Rhodes, and Roman Reigns. Maybe Jacob Fatu. Like I said, it's just very hard to pick who's gonna be who. I'm mostly even thinking Alpha Femi might be part of the Final Four. The person that goes the longest, I can see anybody doing that. But now getting on to these surprise entrants. So now getting on to like our surprise entrances and kind of like involve like returns and involve like like surprise returns and stuff like that, and even debuts. So obviously trying to get done with some of the returns out of the way. We got KO and LA Knight. I'm expecting them to return. KO's been gone for a year or so. I'm expecting him to finally return here. Another one I can probably see happening, but as far as I'm seeing from I don't know if it'll be possible. We got Seth freaking Rollins to get his revenge on the Vision and everything. And for TNA, I can see Nick Nemeth. I don't feel like grabbing his figure, but you kind of get it. Dolph Ziggler / Nick Nemeth. I can also see Jeff Hardy making a surprise entrance in the Rumble. Oh, and oh, but also another one I can see happening, and this goes into my thing earlier. If AJ Styles loses, he can go into like the Rumble, and then if he wins the Rumble, he can still he, even if he retires, he can win the Rumble and he can stay he can not be retired anymore. But yeah, there's that. And then the last one I can see Joe Henry being in the Rumble because he's part of NXT now. But the main thing is obviously is Chris Jericho making his grand return from to WWE. Now, do I expect him to win? No. I'm just gonna say it now. But yeah, that's pretty much one of my top picks for like surprise entrances, returns, and stuff like that. And TNA stars, like I said, but yeah. But as far as I think is gonna win, I will say it's kind of up there from Cody Rhodes, Braun Breaker. I can even see Olafemi running the gauntlet. Like I said, I can see that. Also, I yeah, Braun Breaker is basically gonna be entered number one. I think I saw it on someone on Twitter on SmackDown and everything. But yeah, I can see a lot of these guys. Like I said, it's kind of like up there. Like I said, Olafemi is my number one pick, but I can see Cody, Roman. I can see doing that, winning. I can see Braun Breaker winning. Except, actually, again. AJ Styles if he lost his retirement match, his career threatening match. But yeah, I can see a lot of people, and it's just gonna be a lot of crazy spots, crazy things with this Rumble. I'm always excited for the Royal Rumble, even though it's either been hit and miss year some years. But like I said, I'm very excited for this. But that's pretty much it for our predictions for Royal Rumble 2026, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Remember to like, comment below. What do you guys think of these predictions? What are your picks for surprise entrances and winners for the both women's and men's Royal Rumble? Heck, even the other two matches. Do you think AJ is going to lose his match against Gunther? Or I can also say I think Gunther might win the Rumble also, but again, that's never my picks. But yeah, you can just comment down anything below. I really wish I really do really, really Just please comment. I don't get much comments that much. Subscribe, tap bell, more videos coming soon. I made it this time. I'm gonna be. It's one of my goals. I'm gonna be more involved in this channel. And decided, team, the golden rider, kicking out of here.